Us live here on Diverse FM. Luton manager John Still, a 2-0 victory, another clean sheet and 3 points. Must be absolutely thrilled.
No, absolutely. We've played really well, but I think the last 3 games we've played really, really well. And when we drew at home in the last minute to Macclesfield, people get we weren't the worst team in the league. We've now played 3 really, really tough games. Good win today, and we ain't the best team in the league. All we're doing is making steps, and it's really important that I work hard to get the foundation right. When we get the foundation right, we can start adding. Sometimes people come in, it takes them a while to settle, and you're still searching for certain things, but today we've done very, very well deserved. That follows on from really 2 tough other games where we've done well, and I'm sure there's going to be other setbacks, but I ain't bothered about that. All I know is I need to build or rebuild a football club that when I come here, someone told me just seems to be going nowhere, and as I said at the time, I do it in my way. I'm very, very pleased today. But as I said, last week we weren't the worst, and this week we ain't the best. We've just done very well today.
Just talk to us about your changes. 3 for the Hatters today. In come Andy Parry for his first start. Jake Howes, first time we've seen him start since Southport, and then of course new signing Paul Benson as well.
Yeah, I think Paul speaks for itself because John obviously has gone in for an operation. Alex Wall's not there yet, but I was really pleased to include him today. Really, really pleased to include him today. So Paul, as I say, speaks for itself. We just wanted to. I really do push young players when I think they're ready, and I think Andy Parry has been terrific in training, in development games, and there was going to be a time when I felt we should include him, which enabled me to push Luke Gutteridge on a little bit, and. That two reasons as well. I actually think Mark Cullen's okay, but I wanted to give him a little bit of a rest. I like perhaps to be properly fit. So that sort of really made the difference of my changes. There's a little bit of thought behind it. It wasn't, I'm going to change this, change that and change this. Not really the case. I just felt today that Jake has done really well when he's come on. Sean, we wanted to give him a rest today, and so we just had a slight change, but just really give it all some thought about balance and whatever, and we was able to do that today, so I was really pleased with how it all worked out.
Another first half with no goals scored, but you must have been pleased with the opening 45 minutes. It looked as though Luton were the stronger side.
Yeah, I was pleased. All round I thought I look back at the game and. I'm not showing any disrespect to Kidderminster, but I thought we was in charge of the game today. That may not be the case when we play them again, but today I thought we was in charge of the game. I think for an away team, Mark's had 1 save to make in the first half. I can't remember another save. Thought Jakey Howell should have scored in the first half. I think he should have scored in the second half as well. I think he had 2 good chances and didn't take them, but he's shown good composure for the penalties. I think the penalty might have been a sending off as well, because I think he was the last man. But there you are. I'm not, I don't mean I want him sent off, but I actually thought that might have happened. But we just looked in control of the game. More Paul plays, the fitter he'll get. The balance of my team isn't what I want at the moment. Neither. I have other things that I can do, but I'm just trying to make sure the foundation is right before I move on to the next step.
You've mentioned the penalties there. They broke the deadlock, 70 minutes played. As the same as Salisbury, it needed a penalty to get things going. But a coolly taken penalty after Benson had been fouled. Just talk to us about Jake Howes stepping up to take it.
Well, I actually say to players, listen, we've got 3 or 4 people that are confident to take penalties. Sometimes people are more confident at different times than others. Jake was confident of taking it, so I haven't got any problems. If he'd have missed it, he'd have missed it. There's nothing you can do about that. But he was confident to take it, and confident to take the second one.
And the second one, a well-hit shot. It did come off the keeper's shins. We all sort of stopped for a millisecond before realising it had flown into the roof of the net. Yeah,
you know what? I think Chelsea would have liked it to come off their shins the other day, so I won't worry about that. All it's got to do is go in, hasn't it? But all round, defensively we look very sound now. looking really, really sound, and that's important. That's where we have to make sure that we're hard to beat. And today it was a good day for us. But I'm sure we're going to have a little trip ups, and we're not the article. I really mean that. We've done well today, but I know we're not the article because I know my job. I know what can happen. I know how it can happen. So we have to just keep going, accept the highs and lows, never get too high, never get too low, treat them both the same, and move on again, and just keep trying to work hard.
4 clean sheets in 6 games, only a couple of goals conceded. You've mentioned how important that is to you. A solid back four and Mark Tyler, with that help of Andy Parry in front of them today. Very difficult to score against Luton Town right now.
Well, that's what we want. I think we have very, very good attacking players, particularly with Paul coming in, Alex Wall getting fit, Alex Lawless coming back, Howes and Martin, Andre Gray, Sean Wally. I think these are very, very good attacking players, and I just think if we can be solid there, I think we will score goals.
We've said in the past few weeks this is a big 5 games against sides expected to be putting pressure on the promotion.
Did you? Oh, good.
I did, yes.
Good. Oh, well done. Well done.
It's 3 games.
I'll have a bet if I. No, I can't have a bet, can I? Sorry. Okay.
It's 3 games in of those 5 now. 3 clean sheets and a win and 2 draws. Important going into the next 2 big games as well that this momentum keeps going.
Yeah, it is, but if we were playing a team that's bottom of the league, I said that would be no more important. Honestly, however many points it takes to be successful, we've got to get whoever you get them against. It doesn't matter, but if you can get a level of consistency, that's the key. Getting that level of consistency. Might not always play great, but a level of consistency where everyone knows their job, and we're just now getting familiar. What's your job? What's your job? What's your job? Alex Lacey was outstanding today and made a mistake right towards the end, as he did the other day. Well, Alex Lacey's got to learn his job. His job ain't to play well for 89 minutes and make a mistake that might give a goal away. But he's a young boy. So we have to go back to work on Monday. What's the job? What's the job? What's the job? And keep working hard with that.
Talking of Monday, it's the last time that I'm going to be able to ask you about it. Your wonderful transfer window.
Yes. I've got probably 4 or 5 that we're hoping to bring in.
Said with a smile on your face.
I'm quite happy with where I am. I'm going to be really honest now and tell you this, right? I have targets. I had targets when I first come, and I still have targets. But I'm not going to sign anybody if I can't get my targets. I'm going to wait, as I did with Paul. I'm going to wait, and if we have to suffer a little bit here and there, but I won't end up with players that I don't want. I know who I want, the type I want, and I know exactly where they are, and I'm going to do everything I can to get them. And if I've got to wait for them, I'll wait for them. But when I get them, we'll be good.
Would you be confident of signing any of them before the window shuts?
I really don't know. I pick the phone up and speak to people, pretty regularly. And if the time is right, then yes. And if the time isn't right, then okay, we'll wait. But what's important to me is to get the right type that I want. The right type is vital to me. So I'm going to wait till I get the right type.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thank you.